Hi friends, welcome to the video. In the last topic we have discussed about the forms and input tags and those attributes which helps in submitting the forms in the HTML code, right? Today in this video we'll just check about the select element, uh, like we'll check about the select element, data list, and what else have Textarea. Okay, these three things we'll discuss in this video. So for first of all, we'll check about the select element. What is select element? In most of the cases we want to select the options which are present in the drop down, and that can be achieved using select tag. Like we have some drop down, we have a number of values. From that, when we hit on the arrow mark, we are able to select one of the option from that, right? That we can achieve using the select element. Okay, how we can implement this in HTML? Let's see that. I'm just opening my HTML code editor like VS Code and even the browser here. So I've created an select HTML page and title as select, and like what we can do. Just I'm writing a label like drop down list. Okay, and what is this drop down? Yeah, so once after saving we are able to see that drop down on the page. And how we need to get the drop down, we have the select attribute, so we can write select here, and we as of now we don't require any name. We can write the select tab with same drop down list. The label and the drop down id should be same, like previously we have discussed about this, so you can check the previous videos if you don't watch that. And what else, we can give the options here. We need to give the options, we need to give the options here, so that it will be selected from the drop down. Like I'm giving a select. Okay, similarly I'm adding some cities names like Hyderabad, next Bangalore and Chennai. Okay, yeah. So when the page reloads, when I hit on, by default we can see by default the first option is selected. We can change by using the JavaScript, like we can put it as we the default value we can set it as the Hyderabad or Bangalore or Chennai using JavaScript. As of now we are just focusing on HTML, so by default it is selected the zero index. As we know, the programming things can be start from zero. So when I hit on the drop down, we are able to see the Hyderabad, Bangalore. We can select those in the drop downs, right? So this looks nice. Okay, but the major disadvantage of this drop down is here we have only three options. You can include the select, so four options we have. But if what if we have more than 100 records? I mean more than 100 cities. So at that time we cannot scroll the entire drop down list and choosing the desired output, right? So it might take more time what we are expecting. So this that is an major drawback in the drop down attributes or drop down tag. So even we can apply the autofocus for this name attribute, disable this drop down by using the disable attribute. I mean, like just as disable, when we try to disable this, we are unable to select anything. And even select multiple options from the drop down list. Like I'm just selecting multiple. So when I select multiple, we can select this and this. Like, yeah, see. So it's a kind of attributes you can check through that. And even we can define the size, like value of the size, decide the number of visible options in the drop down. Okay, so these are the major attributes for the select tag. And to overcome the problem of select, like the number of fields we are unable to see at once, so that thing we can be overcome by using data list. We'll check the theory part first, and then we'll go to the practical next. What is data list? It is similar to select tag, but the difference is here we can either search or select from the drop down fields. Okay, like more like in drop downs we just able to select the field, right, by using the drop down field. But in these data list we are able to search for the field, and we can select that. So I'm just writing the label here. We can write the label as some tech. Okay, tech. I'm just defining the technologies. Choose your tech. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We are able to see. No, we are not able to see. We need to navigate to the page. Yeah, I'm just navigating to the datalist.html. Yeah, we are able to see the label we have written. I'm just before the difference is we need to give an input tag here. I'm just inputting the text field, not the text field. We just type the input and we need to give the list. Okay, what the list stands for. We can give any unique names here. I'm just writing as techie, like the list stands for techie. And what is the name of the list? I'm same writing the similar thing of the for name for attributes. It is a kind of tech, and even ID we need to mention the unique ID. I'm just giving this tech. Okay, right. So that's it. When I hit on this choose your tech, we're able to see it has been auto focused. Now the data list, right? I'm just writing the data list here. Okay, okay. I need to open and close the data list. Let's open close the data list and close that with this. Yeah, after opening and closing we need to give an ID here. What is the ID? The ID which we have mentioned, I mean the list which we are given in the input field, the similar thing we need to provide here, like techie. This list attribute will be taken as an input for this data list as an ID. So after that we need to write an option, and just I'm removing this one. Even either you can keep it as it is or you can remove it, it's your wish. I'm just entering some random values like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. Yeah, bootstrap, okay, and Java, Python. So in this case we have multiple drop downs. See, when I hover on this we are able to see some drop down button. So when I hit on that we are able to see the list here. We can modify this accordingly using CSS, but that's another thing. Here when I try to search for Python, we are able to get the sorted Python value. And if I have anything similar to Python multiple times, like Python 3, Python 2, I'm just writing Python 2 and Python 3. Okay, so now when I hit on this we are able to see, but when I search for Python we are able to get the different values of Python, so I can select that. So this is about the data list. I think you can be able to figure it out what comes, like what needs to be applied at which place, right? In between the select tag and the data list tag. And next thing is we need to check about the text area. For that I'll just show you the theoretical part. Text area element, it is similar to the simple text box, but text area is used to write multiple lines in the input text box. Okay, here if you have number of rows and number of columns, we need to define that, and how, like in how many lines we need to write the text in the text box, so that need to be defined here. And even we have a text area attribute, text area element that can be written to achieve the text area box. So here I'm opening the text area. Okay, I've already created the file, so I'm opening the text area. You can see the title here. How text area will be written? I'm just writing label, and in label we have the text area, right? I'm writing text area. Yeah, it's rendered there. T should be capital, it's our fish. And then we can directly use text area field here. I'm using some random values or test. Okay, the ID is also a test. You can give it's your wish. I'm just giving as text or text area. See, we have 30 rows, 10 columns, or I can make it as 3 and 10. 3 and 1 or 3 and 5. So it will be rows and columns. It will be divided in that. I'm giving 3 by 3. So 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, in this manner it will be prolonged. So this is about the Textarea. I think you're able to figure it out in between select tag, data list, and Textarea. And if you have any doubts, you can comment it out in the comment section, and let's check in the next video. Thanks for watching.